Hello, everyone.
Hey!
Welcome to Holiday Edition.
It is a podcast.
Rooster Teeth Podcast. Barbara, you're all lit up.
Yeah, these sparkle for a couple seconds, so I wanted to do it right before the intro.
So you were. I was going to say, I'm not crazy, right? You weren't lit up just a second
Barbara
ago.
is wearing
Oh, I'm always lit up, Gus.
Oh, okay.
reindeer antlers with lights on them.
Wait, it stopped already.
Because it just makes sense.
There you go.
Yeah. And in addition to Gus and Barbara, we got...
I'm Jack.
I'm Burnie.
And Gus.
Dude, did you hear about the guy here in Texas who sold his truck and it ended up in Syria?
Really?
So some plumbing company, some guy like who owned this plumbing company sold an old like F-250 or whatever. It went to an auction place and then it got sold like multiple times. It ended up in a photo of some terrorist, like ISIS terrorist in Syria shooting like cannons out the back of it.
It still has his company
and it
logo.
has the logo and the phone number on the door.
No, it doesn't.
It absolutely
it says, like,
does.
Mark 1 Plumbing, and then it's got the phone number. It's like, I think it's like out of Conroe or Lufkin.
Yeah, it's here in Texas, but
Are
it's
you
so he's
serious?
and they still use that number.
And
like,
there's a giant machine gun in the back of the truck now, and you see these guys just firing it.
Yeah, and so he's getting like death threats and stuff because people are calling it because
Oh
they're
my God.
thinking that he has something to do with it.
That's like the ultimate bad luck Brian right there, right?
Oh, okay, we sold the truck to you guys, and oh man.
Okay,
terrorists.
the disease that I was talking about was a painful mosquito-borne viral disease reaches Western Hemisphere. It's called chikungunya fever.
They need to rebrand that as well.
I think I've eaten
Call
that
that one
before.
Cosby.
Oh, it's related to dengue in the fact that it's the same kind of thing, but it's way, way worse. It like doubles you over in pain. The name chikungunya meaning roughly that which bends up, meaning that's the position you take because you're in such pain, you bend over. Yeah. So, and thanks to a couple people on Twitter who pointed that out to me.
How do you like that phone?
QFA Jamie
I think
and
now when
Sophia's
a dude
Mama
gets
24.
When a dude gets a boner, I'm
Favorite
going to
you
call
guys.
it chicken gunya. Bending up.
How do you like that phone, Bernie? I finally held one for the first time, and it seems it's too big. I don't like it.
So Ash got Jack's talking about my iPhone 6 Plus. I've complained about it a bunch, but the size of it's fine. In fact, when I hold somebody else's phone, I'm like, how do you use this tiny thing?
Can you use that with one hand?
Yeah, let me show you a little trick that actually Gavin taught me.
Okay.
Which is if you don't double click, but if you double like tap like that, it brings the whole screen down so you can reach the
fingerprint
stuff there. So you can do it. It is less convenient, but Ash, she got an iPhone 6 regular. I made a hand motion of nothing else. iPhone 6 that showed up today, and I was bugging her all day to get it set up so I could like compare the two of them for today. But she just was stubborn and wouldn't do it. She was doing something else. She had the toughest job in the world, which is my Christmas gift arrived today apparently on a pallet.
Jesus.
And it like showed up and was put in the driveway.
Your gift for her or her gift for you?
Her gift for me.
Okay.
And then she had the boys helping her like dismantle it and then wrap this whatever this big thing is. And that is like I can't take it. I can't live like that. I just have to peek and try to find out what it is.
It's a new Tesla.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't think
It comes in a
they
box.
show up on pallets. I think they just drive those up.
Oh my God. Yeah, Gus is showing me the
The truck with
picture.
the phone number.
Mark 1 Plumbing.
I can't get it to display on the TV for some reason.
Oh,
So
that
we'll
stinks.
put it in the link dump.
Yeah, there'll be a picture. You
fantastic.
can probably just look it up though. ISIS pickup truck. Probably.
Texas plumber.
Good Lord, that poor bastard.
you think so? That's a lesson.
You gotta scrub
if you
that
sell
stuff.
a truck,
Oh, yeah.
fucking take.
Well,
take your phone number
apparently
off.
they said they would do that. Like the people he sold it through said they would take care of it, and they just never did. So that's a
Well, he
lawsuit
sold
waiting
it
to
to
happen.
terrorists. That's what.
They say lots of things.
Don't worry.
How did you even get all the way
They're
over
like
there?
measuring the bed of the truck. Like, yeah, our gun could fit here, guys. Don't want what? No, nothing. Christmas trees.
What is the chance that guy has not changed that phone number yet? Like if you
No,
called,
no. Oh, I mean, you can call that number still. I mean, at least as of last week, you could.
Yeah, when we put that in the
So-
link dump, make sure you use the blurred out version or the version where
somebody else can look
the
it
numbers
up.
cut.
I mean, it's
I don't want it to come back to us.
Sure, that makes sense.
I'm gonna bitch for a minute.
What?
What? Well, this is a first.
I saw a phone commercial with the stupidest feature ever. It's been running for a while,
What would
but
be a dumb phone feature, Jack? That
Dumb
make Gus
phone
mad.
feature.
You talk to people.
I won't say what it is, but I'll talk about
It'd be
it.
like a touch screen on the back.
I've
or
been
some shit
watching
like
this
that.
commercial for a while before I finally realized
one.
what it was.
Let me think about this. Barb, think about this. What's a bad phone feature that Gus would
That
hate?
Gus would hate.
Think about it. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I hate.
Like dumb as in useless or...
See,
I know.
I'm not
even
gonna
like
elaborate.
text to speech or something like that. Like some.
To me, it's like once we got a phone that has a camera on the front of it, like we
Getting
dedicated
warm.
the camera to the front of the fucking thing, until we can take photos of ourselves. That's the end of civilization. We all act like it's a totally normal thing.
Wait till you hear my feature then.
Good Lord.
What is
What's
it? Now I need
this?
to know.
It shoots video through both cameras at the same time, so you can film something and be filming your reaction simultaneously.
Fucking A.
Wow.
Whoever watches a video and thinks, I wonder what the camera person's face looked like when they were filming this.
That's
So it's like
every
home
Let's
movies.
Play ever,
Yeah,
other
it's
than
like
ours.
home movies with Let's Play, basically.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like you can comment and react to what you're filming as you film it.
So how would it just take 2 separate videos?
Gus is upset by that.
There you go.
I think it was an HTC phone.
Would it take 2 separate
I
videos, or
think
would you?
I don't know. I did not research any further. I saw that and I got really angry and I immediately had to start drinking. I was going to drink anyway, I'll be honest
See,
with
the
you.
only thing I could see that being useful for is, when, for example, achievement hunters filming themselves play something, like if the person's filming and playing something with the other person physically, like ping pong or something, and like getting both sides of it without having to like flip the camera each time. You know what I mean?
guess
Maybe.
so. Just don't do that. Just play just play ping pong.
Or get someone else to film it.
Yeah,
We have
exactly.
a shitload of GoPros now. We're just gonna get the head straps, and everyone's gonna start wearing them around. Then we're gonna have Let's Plays of just going to work, and everyday life.
Here's the problem
Let's
with
work.
that is that the GoPro is that when you guys interact with each other, you're all gonna have the GoPros on your head.
Yeah.
So it's gonna
You're just
look
gonna be like,
It's gonna look so dumb.
or it's just gonna like just seeing somebody with the GoPro on. You have this vision. It's gonna be so you'll see what our office like, except everyone will have a camera. That additional aesthetic.
Have you seen like the motorcycle guys who wear helmets that have like 4 GoPros? There's like one
Yeah.
facing on the side, one on the top, and the one backwards. They have like a shit ton of cameras all over 'em.
Yeah.
We should do that.
I like
We should
when
swap
the
with those on.
MotoGP guys like put cameras on the side. They go so fucking low on those
Yeah.
turns. It's just like it's frightening. That red and white striped. If I'm ever on a track with that red and white stripe on the side, I know I'm gonna die. I'll just jump off the motorcycle and die right away.
Yeah, I don't have is this the camera?
Oh my
All
god.
right, we have the
So
camera.
there, it's one video that's split.
Oh, it's split down the middle.
Yeah.
I
So
thought
the
it
left
was
side is one
dumb.
view and the right side's the other view.
Oh, not only that, they're both vertical, which is even worse.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Fucking bookmark this podcast because we don't know what this is called and we're making fun of it. Everyone's gonna be making these things
Like
in
with the selfie?
in 2 years. Yeah. And they'll be like, they were talking about split vids back in 2014. They didn't know what it was called.
It's gonna be called split vids.
Fuck split vids.
Fuck split
split
vids.
vids.
Fucking
Yeah.
stay off it.
That's
I
what-
bet somebody Instagram is like, fuck, and they're like coding for that right now.
Yep.
I guarantee.
What
You know
about
what they
driving in the
need?
carpool lane?
What do they need, Bernie?
I learned this in 1990 when I was working at the fucking mall.
24 years ago.
But yeah, they need to have fucking parking for the employees because I would show up at the mall for my job. The mall opens at 9. I'd show up at 8:30, and all the spots, like the first 50% of the parking lot by the door, was already taken. And even as a teenager, basically, I was like, well, that's clearly misdesigned. Of course, the employees from the mall show up before anybody else, and they all park closest to the
Now,
door.
see, I worked at a mall when I was growing up, and they forced us to park as far, like after a certain, like curb or whatever, like as you go up to kind of like rounded areas. So they made you park like past the third one, and you have to walk in.
Third.
Yeah, well, it's like because where the little the trees come out, whatever, and there's parking spots, and the little tree comes out more.
Oh, you have a little culvert or
Yeah. So you have to
thing?
park past a certain.
I
one.
always assumed there was just employee parking at malls in some place I didn't
No,
know
they
about.
just park at in the
Yeah,
parking
they park
lots.
under the mall.
Shut the fuck up.
They,
I don't know, like
they
somewhere
carpool in a
behind.
helicopter and they jump out. You made fun of my biceps. I'm gonna make fun of you now.
You made fun of your biceps. I disagree.
I would love it to work at the mall. You had to live at the mall. Like they all go to sleep at night. They all go to the mattress store
Yeah.
and sleep, or they're all sleeping in those massage chairs.
Is that what you would try to trick Becca into if she worked at the mall?
No. That was at a convention. We tried to convince Becca she had to sleep in the booth. By the way, we did not invite Becca to the holiday party.
Uh-oh.
Oops.
Fuck.
Yep.
Well, she's got a new baby, right?
What does
So
that mean?
She needs to stay at home.
Yeah, she just
Take
think of
care
all
of
the
it.
family parking by the
Yeah.
bar.
Now I feel like an asshole.
We always do this where we try to like go through and just like for whatever reason we just forgot to fucking invite Becca. And
She probably didn't know until just now. Now everyone's gonna tweet at her and be like, "By the way, did you realize this?"
oh no, the Facebook photos went up and she goes, "Thanks for the invite, dickheads."
Oh man,
She was all over it.
I feel so
So-
bad now.
So you gotta buy another present for
She's
her.
Bex Mix on Twitter.
Add it to the
Right?
list.
BEXMIX. So please tell her that we're very sorry that we didn't invite her to the holiday party.
Whoops.
I
I
don't
just
want
want
to
to
happen
like
again.
hide right now.
It's like you gave someone a bad gift and they're opening it.
Yeah,
Oh,
the bad
what I
gift of
wanted.
not being included.
Oh, this is cool. It's coming. Yeah, this is cool.
These photos are. Yeah, it looks like you had fun. Let's hope it was. Oh, there was a DJ there. Oh, that's awesome, you guys. I'm glad for you.
One year as a kid, I'm gonna go back here to this like bad gift thread that we've been talking about. When you're a kid, you like toys, video games, stuff like that, right?
Yeah, anything that's not clothes.
Anything that's not clothes.
Right.
Alcohol.
Once, I don't know how old I was, 13 or 14. My sister, who's 4 years younger than me, was like, "Yo, what's your ideal Christmas present?" I was like, "Oh yeah, toys, Nintendo, this, that."
Yeah.
She's like, "What would you say if someone bought you socks?" Like, socks is like the worst gift in the world.
That's like notorious for being the worst.
She
gift
bought
you
me
could get.
socks that year.
Ooh.
Who bought you socks?
My sister.
She bought you socks?
But now it's like, if someone
Dude,
were
someone
to give
buys
me
you socks
like
now?
a giant box with socks, awesome.
My
Yeah.
mom literally texted me and said, "What do you want for Christmas?" I said, "I need new socks and underwear." She goes, "Okay." It's like,
Yeah.
and as a kid, I would have fucking hated that.
Oh my
That would have been the
God.
worst.
It'd been the worst
Like
Christmas
socks and
ever.
underwear. Now I'm like, dude, thank God these are great.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing's better than opening opening a whole bag of socks and like putting on a fresh pair.
Or like
Totally
getting all the
agree.
underwear
Like,
and
it's
putting
the
them all on
best.
at once.
Totally agree.
I have a
Yeah.
question.
That
for-
and night vision goggles.
What, did you buy me socks for
Katie's
Christmas?
laughing. She's like,
I know
No
what
one
Katie
heard, no one
got
heard
you.
my joke. Katie's the only one who heard it.
What did he say?
what did you say?
You have to listen to the audio podcast.
Damn it.
I'm sorry we missed it. Jack and I were over here waxing
thinking about
nostalgic about socks. Toe.
How is
Dude.
someone good at eating corn on the cob? What does that mean?
Have you seen like the corn on the cob they put out for like the squirrels where it's just like the empty
Yeah.
cob?
Yeah.
That's
Like-
what it looks like after
Like,
she's
Oh,
done
so
with
if,
it.
when I'm done with it,
Completely.
you could cut it in half and make a pipe out of it.
Yeah. The same exact thing.
Yeah.
You
So
should
you
fight.
basically just eat
People
it
don't know
like,
how to
really
eat corn.
down to the
They
core.
like
Yeah.
they like do this
She-
thing where they like and they make like this stringy mushy shit. It's like, no, when I eat corn, it's like all gone.
You're pulling the kernels out.
Yeah.
How do you
Yeah.
how do you eat it? Just like a normal way? But
Tell you my
just go-
fucking secrets. Hard part
just
get,
imagine
hard
you
part's
hold it
getting
along.
started.
Put the whole thing in his like strips it out of his mouth.
Sorry, like a Popeye cartoon. I eat fish the same way. Just put the fish in, out, pull off the bone.
You just squeeze it and then it goes in an arc into your mouth.
You're like Heathcliff. So I read something the other day that I never realized. Apparently that, who was it? Zales, K Jewelers, and Jared are all owned by the same company.
Yeah.
I fucking hate stuff like that.
I know.
Yeah.
It's like, I was like, oh, okay, that's why all their all their commercials are stupid and they're selling like all this awful shit. It's just like 3 different branches of the same company.
Yeah.
I had
But they all
no
use different
idea.
marketing.
What's that?
They all use different marketing.
Yeah.
It's weird when you go to the mall and it's like all 3 of those stores are the only jewelry stores in the mall and they're all owned by the same company.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
that strikes
have
me
that,
as odd.
Have that market cornered. I saw it on Reddit, and then one of the comments was, "Oh yeah, I realized this because I used to work for Zales at the mall, and they transferred me to Jared."
Really?
It's like,
That's
I
crazy.
guess they even like share employees and everything.
I guess so.
He went to Jared.
I was like that when I
That's what I would say if
Commercials.
someone transferred over. He went to Jared.
Where's Billy?
He went to
Jared.
I went to Jared, never to return. I used to work at a store called the Houston Trunk Factory in Houston, and then I got transferred to a bag and baggage. It was
Oh,
the
that's
same
right.
kind of
You're a
thing.
big luggage guy. I remember that.
That's one of my first jobs was selling luggage.
Yeah.
Was there a Houston trunk factory in the Galleria?
There was.
Yeah, I
that was
remember
like,
that
I think
store.
that was the main one. It was awesome.
There's a bag and baggage in the mall here, and it looks like it's like from 1980. It hasn't changed.
My luggage broke at the worst time possible.
Uh-oh.
When we were overseas, we had just landed in Brisbane. We literally landed in a natural disaster. I don't know if you heard us talk about that.
Yeah, the hail.
I got off the plane, got my bag off of the belt, and then one of the wheels did that thing where it just stopped rolling. And it's like I was walking through the airport, leaving a black streak on the sidewalk behind me, and it's just making that awful squeaking sound like, motherfucker.
I'm guessing it was a big bag too.
Yeah, it was one of the big
Yeah.
bags.
That happened to me at PAX Prime when we went out there. Actually, I went with Esther to buy my new luggage. So yeah, oddly enough, maybe it's her doing it. No, my luggage came
She's
out.
in cahoots.
My luggage came out of the carousel, and they put the wheel next to it. Like it was
Oh
like
my
the
God.
wheel by itself, and then my luggage. I was like,
See, at least yours is still on.
no, it was.
Oh no, at least his was still on. Sorry, yours get
Yeah,
off
mine
all the way.
literally so I had to like carry my.
That's
it's
way
just like,
worse.
damn, and so, but the new luggage I have is I've had it since, and then actually I bought the other luggage to match it because it's a really good piece of luggage.
I hate buying luggage.
Someone almost took my
I feel
luggage.
like it's a scam every time I buy a piece of luggage.
We were talking about gifts, and my parents for graduation gave me luggage.
Oh,
Which I
really?
thought was a bad message of like,
Move out.
you're
out.
graduated, get all your stuff, put it in this, and leave.
You can only take what you can fit into this one bag.
Yeah,
And then you're out.
You have 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was kind of a rough deal. So I would ever hear about luggage as getting new luggage like that. I always think about like my parents giving me luggage.
Oh.
And, like
And then you worked for a
there.
luggage store.
no, I worked for the luggage store before I was in high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, they knew of your passion for luggage.
Wait, you worked for a luggage store before you were in high school?
No, before that it was when I was in high school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So before I graduated. I worked at a sub shop, and then I worked at the luggage place.
Worked at a
Living the
Blimpie,
dream.
right?
I went to work. I went to work at Blimpie. Then I went to work at Babbage's, and then went from Babbage's to Bag and Baggage.
What's Babbage?
It was
It was like EB Games
Oh.
or like GameStop. I guess EB Games doesn't exist in the U.S. anymore either.
Yeah.
So
I applied to work at a movie theater when I was like 15, ready to work, and they put me in the Burger King in the movie theater.
really,
And I was like, great, I'm so happy I applied at the movie theater to work in fast food. Super. I was there for 3 years.
really,
Jesus.
Yeah.
oh my god, that
I know how to
sucks.
make a mean Whopper.
Do you?
Do you know how to
God.
make a nice Whopper?
If I worked at Burger
No.
King, you know what I would do all the time if I worked at Burger King? I would go up to where they make the fries, and when there's fries in it, I put one onion ring in each one. 'Cause that's like the best thing that ever happens to me at Burger King is when I got fries, and it's like the one onion ring. You're like, where'd this come from? All right, secret onion ring. It's like a bonus. I would do that all day long. I would do it all day long. I'd just be spreading joy to everybody.
Bye, internet.
Bye.
Love you.
It's Monday afternoon and we all got stuff to share. So sit your ass down at a mic and grab a beer. Just grab a beer. Let's talk about science, space, most likely get it wrong. We're gonna get it wrong. And we'll read out Twitter so we can hear from everyone. You're listening to the Rooster Teeth Podcast. You're listening to the Rooster Teeth Podcast. You're listening to. You're listening to.